Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to pull some cards for June of 2020. This is a collective reading and it's mainly kind of for the USA, but you can take it however it resonates with you. So I pulled some cards, and as you can see, and I read cards like my own way. I pull cards, and then whatever the information that comes to me, I relay it to you guys. So if you look at the bottom row, we have the Nine of Coins, we have the Six of Cups, Ten of Swords, and the Hangman. And, what I'm being shown is, we're kind of still, like, things are starting to open up. Like, people want to get back to their businesses. They want to go back to the way things used to be. They're tired of this feeling the pressure of maybe losing their business or, just being in limbo, basically, not knowing what to do. And for a lot of people, it's a lot of mental anguish because we've never really been in this spot before. So a lot of people have to learn a new way of handling it, and maybe people's depression might have increased, people's sadness probably increased, a lot of confusion, and just a lot of mental anguish. So we kind of want to go back to the way things used to be when we were, had our lives and we were working. So then I'm being shown the King of Swords and the Nine of Swords and the Victory card. So it's like, for me, the King of Swords is kind of like the President of the United States card. I feel like he's coming in with the message. Obviously, things probably started to open up in May. And you can catch my May video, which I predicted that weeks in advance before Donald Trump announced it. So you can go check that out. But for June, it's like, maybe he's coming with another message about moving forward, and we won't have to be just feeling so down with everything. So maybe things will start to amp up a little bit more, where everything will be open, not just little certain businesses. Maybe everything will. It's definitely like a moving forward month. Like, there are energy shifts, and it's going to be bumpy. Like, this whole year is going to be bumpy. So we need to expect that. But it's kind of like a moving forward card, getting things back online and getting things going again. And then with the Queen of Cups and the High Priestess and the Magician, it's just showing me that we have the power of balancing our emotions, being in charge of our own emotions, using our intuition. And a lot of people are waking up. A lot of people went through a spiritual awakening and spiritual, I don't know what you want to call it, but they're kind of just opening up more to things going on in the world, and maybe their perspective changed about life and family or home or work or themselves during this time. And with the Magician here, it's like we have the power to use, our power, our resources to create and recreate a whole new world, a whole new way of life, a whole new society, if you want to look at it that way. Like, maybe everybody will come out of this better. Maybe we all have a different perspective, and hopefully a good perspective. And so we basically have the power. And with the 10 of Pentacles, it kind of shows me like, yeah, people will be getting back to work. People, maybe there'll be another stimulus check coming, hopefully, for people in America at least. I know other countries, they already like pretty much take care of their people like that. But so I'm thinking maybe another stimulus check, more businesses opening, maybe the stock market gets going again, more people invest, or more people can buy homes or take out loans. I don't understand all that, like, financial stuff, but I know that in America they lowered the rates or something to make it easier to buy homes. So I think like everything's just gonna keep kind of like a train that keeps chugging along, and it has to warm up and get back online and back on track. So it's kind of like a getting back on track, and like we're just kind of moving forward little by little. Now, it's good to be hopeful and to keep a good attitude, but you're also going to see more energy shifts. So you might see more protests, more outrage, more things in the news, just kind of like a division, kind of, I feel, still with all of that, because people are going to still feel one way or the other. They're going to be happy to get back to work, or a lot of people will still be fearful. So just kind of have compassion for whatever road that people are on with this whole thing. It's kind of an unprecedented time. So I think it's going to be okay for the most part. But June is going to be, I still like, don't let your total guard down, because I feel like there's a lot of timelines, energy timelines going on all at once. I feel like there's a lot of different outcomes coming out at once. There's still a lot of things that we don't know in the world. There's still a lot of unknowns. So, keep your fridge stocked, keep your pantry stocked if you can, keep water if you can. So just kind of develop a new way of doing things moving forward. So even if you're moving forward in June, maybe kind of expand your ideas, expand your mind. And with the magician here, like, create. You have the power to create whatever you want. So if you always want to start your business and you're like, well, you know what, I'm just gonna maybe not go back to work and start working from home, or I'm gonna recreate my home and make like a bunker or something, and a pantry filled with stuff, like, whatever it means for you. It's like, just kind of move forward in a different way. And again, hold compassion for yourself, for your family, and for everybody else, because there are going to be more energy shifts. There are going to be more bumpy times. And 2020 is just kind of a bumpy year, and everything is getting torn down and ripped away, and people are going to start seeing the truth and awakening to more things in the world. And so just keep an open mind, research things, don't take everything for face value, don't watch the news 24/7, research things like that, take care of your family, take care of yourself. Again, I always encourage nature and sunshine, animals, all that good stuff that really can help with creation and your mental health, your spiritual health, exercise, meditation, anything like that, anything that makes you feel good and uplifts your spirit. I just encourage you to continue to do that. Connect with people. Try to stay positive as best you can. If you need help, please reach out to someone who can help you. And, again, June's just going to be like a moving forward month, but there's still going to be the undercurrent of what's going on. We don't know things. People's emotions are going to be all over the place. People's mental health, definitely is going to be all over the place. This whole thing definitely can create PTSD, post-traumatic stress in people. So again, just be mindful of the psychology behind all of this, the mental effects, the spiritual effects, emotional effects of people, and just hold that compassion and just do the best you can. That's all we can do, is the best we can. So don't be so hard on yourself. If, some people, they might have created a whole new business during this time, and you might have just only been able to just sit on the couch and just survive each day. So that's enough. Like, you are enough. And, you know, just do the best you can with what you have and where you're at. There's no rules, there's no good or bad in any of this, and how you handle it, you know. So just hold that compassion and just know that everything will be okay, and just hang in there. And I'll see you guys on the next video.